Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Yulia, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Today we're making a super simple dish, but trust me, it's absolutely delicious. Slice the chicken fillet in half. I'm covering it with plastic wrap so the meat doesn't tear or fly apart while pounding. Let's start pounding the chicken fillet. This will make it super tender and just melt in your mouth. Sweet viewers, let me know which state or city you're watching from. I love seeing where everyone's tuning in from. I've also noticed that when you leave comments, you start chatting with each other, and I think that's just amazing. Add a bit of salt and pepper to season it just right. Flip the meat over and pound the other side as well. Did you know that chicken breast is one of the leanest sources of protein? It's perfect if you're trying to eat healthy and still want something really satisfying. Plus, it cooks pretty quickly, which makes it perfect for busy days when you still want a homemade meal without spending hours in the kitchen. Now let's season the other side too. Just a little more salt and pepper. Friends, if it's not too much trouble, please support us with a like, a comment, and a subscription. It really helps us grow, and we truly want to keep getting better for you. Now we're taking some puff pastry. I just grabbed a pack from the supermarket. It's called French pastry. Feel free to use store-bought too, so you don't have to spend extra time making it from scratch. To make things easier, let's cut the puff pastry in half. Let's lay all the chicken right onto the pastry. We haven't even done much yet, but it already looks practical and super simple. Now let's move on to the filling. We're starting by grating 100 grams of mozzarella cheese. Now let's chop up a bit of fresh herbs. I read recently that dill and parsley are little powerhouses of vitamins A, C, and K. Adding just a handful of fresh greens can boost immunity, aid digestion, and even brighten your skin. So I'm sprinkling them in whenever I can. Don't forget to chop up the dill too. Add a spoonful of plain yogurt, or you can use sour cream if you prefer. This helps the filling hold together nicely and gives it a creamy texture. Give it a good mix until everything's well combined. Now spread the filling evenly over the pastry. Let's spread the filling evenly across the pastry since we're going to roll it up into a log. Now, using small, gentle movements, start carefully rolling it all up into a log. Nothing complicated, just follow along with me. Sweet viewers, let me know in the comments how old you are. I'm really curious to learn more about the age of our audience. And just like that, with a little effort, we've got our first roll ready. We're filming every step for you, so you can easily turn on our video on your TV or any device and follow along right from your kitchen. Once your rolls are all wrapped up, you can gently press the edge like I'm doing here. That way, they stay sealed and won't fall apart while baking. Now carefully slice our 2 large rolls into smaller, bite-sized ones. I always feel like a pro chef when I slice these, even if my kitchen's a little messy. These little rolls are actually great for freezing. You can prep a bunch in advance, freeze them, and just bake whenever you need a quick meal or snack. Super handy, right? Line your baking tray with parchment paper so the rolls don't stick. Super convenient. Once you're done, just toss the paper and cleanup is a breeze. They're not even baked yet, but they already look so appetizing. Now we're taking 1 egg and giving it a good whisk. We'll use it to brush over our rolls in just a moment. Brush each roll with the egg and don't forget to get around the sides too. We want that beautiful golden color all over. By the way, what do you think about this format? Do you like step-by-step recipes like this one? Let me know in the comments. What would you love to see more of or maybe less of? I read every single comment and do my best to reply to all of them. Friends, if it's not too much trouble, please support us with a like, a comment, and a subscription. It really helps us grow, and we truly want to keep getting better for you. Now let's sprinkle a little sesame on top of each roll. Just a light touch on everyone. Did you know? Sesame seeds are tiny but packed with goodness. They're full of healthy fats, calcium, and even help support your skin and hair. Just a small sprinkle goes a long way. Bake in the oven for 30 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit. And now it's time to make a delicious salad. Let's chop up some fresh green onion. Green onions aren't just for flavor, they're actually a great source of vitamin K and antioxidants. Plus, they add such a nice fresh crunch to any salad. And of course, we can't skip the bell pepper. I'll admit, it's my absolute favorite veggie. It's not only healthy, but it also adds such a beautiful pop of color to the dish. Now let's slice up the tomato. Did you know that tomatoes actually came from South America? They were first cultivated by the Aztecs and later brought to Europe by Spanish explorers. Hard to imagine cooking without them now, right? Now let's chop up the cucumber. Cucumbers are super refreshing and made up of about 95% water, perfect for keeping you hydrated, especially on warm days. And come on, what kind of salad would it be without cabbage? Let's finally chop some. You can use any kind you like. And honestly, as you cook along with our recipes, feel free to add your own twist or swap out ingredients. Nothing bad will happen, I promise. Just remember, the kitchen is our workshop, and we're the artists in it. Art and food. Let's add a bit of salt to taste. Two tablespoons of yogurt sauce, but you can also use sour cream or plain yogurt, whatever you like best. Give it a nice, thorough mix. By the way, I recently bought these spoons just for mixing, and I've got to say, I'm super happy with them. They make the whole process so much easier. Definitely recommend. Waffle. And finally, it's time to take our rolls out of the oven. Remember, we bake them until the pastry starts to turn golden and beautifully crisp. Now carefully place everything onto a plate, and we can enjoy this simple yet absolutely delicious dish. Just look at how beautifully our rolls pair with this fresh summer salad. Such a perfect match. And that's the dish we made today. I'm so happy to share this recipe with you. If you decide to try it yourself, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to see how many of you are using it in your own kitchen. Dear viewers, thank you for watching until the end. Please support us by subscribing, giving a like, or leaving a comment.
Hey there everyone, I'm so happy to welcome you back to my channel. My name's Yulia, and I promise, if you stick around till the end, you won't regret it. Alright, let's get started!
Slice off the top of a whole head of garlic. Drizzle a bit of oil on top. This is our secret ingredient. You'll understand everything later. Bake in the oven for 30 minutes. Now take one chicken breast and cut it into 3 pieces. Dear friends, let us know which state or city you're watching from. I'd love to see where our viewers are tuning in from. Now let's tenderize the meat really well, so it melts in your mouth. Chicken breast is not only the leanest cut of meat, but also one of the fastest to cook. And here's a little tip. If you slightly freeze it before slicing, it's much easier to cut clean and even pieces. Now flip the meat over and do the same thing we did on the first side. We're making this step-by-step video just for you, so you can easily follow along, whether you're watching on your TV or any other device, and recreate a truly delicious dish with us. Please write in the comments how you like this format. Now we add the olive oil, heat up the pan, and start sautéing 100 grams of spinach. Spinach is not only packed with iron, but also loaded with vitamin K, which helps strengthen bones and improve blood clotting. Plus, it's super low in calories, making it perfect for light and healthy meals. Take a close look. Your spinach should look something like this after sautéing. It's time to get our garlic out. Look at how it turned out. We squeeze it into a bowl and start gently mashing it. Spread the garlic over the chicken fillet. We spread garlic on the fillet for a reason. It unlocks the meat's flavor, adding a spicy note and enhancing the aroma. Garlic helps make the meat juicier and richer, creating the perfect balance between zest and tenderness that will make your dish come alive with new flavors. Add the spinach on top. 60 grams of cheddar cheese. In our case, we simply bought burger cheese, which works perfectly for this recipe. We place 2 pieces on each fillet. Now just follow me and slowly roll the fillet with the filling into a roulade. Dear viewers, if you don't mind, please pause the video, leave us a comment, give us a like, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us improve. We want to grow and bring you new content. Thank you so much. Use 3 slices of bacon for each roll. We lay out 2 slices of bacon and start rolling. And wrap the 3rd bacon slice around, just like in the video, so that all parts of the roulade are covered in bacon. This recipe comes straight from my grandmother's kitchen, a true family classic passed down through generations. The only twist we added is using cheddar cheese, which is our own idea. It not only looks beautiful, but also gives a delicious upgrade to this traditional dish, making it even more special. We skewer our roulades with 2 toothpicks. This step isn't mandatory, but we do it because it makes frying easier. The rolls won't fall apart at the beginning, so I definitely recommend it. We heat up the pan, add olive oil, and start frying. Cook until done. Now we're going to prepare a fresh salad. We take some arugula. We slice 2 cucumbers. Cucumbers are made up of 95% water, making them a super refreshing vegetable that's perfect for keeping you hydrated on hot days. Now we add cherry tomatoes to the salad. I absolutely love these tomatoes. They're always so sweet. Now we take a red bell pepper. Red bell peppers contain several times more vitamin C than oranges, making them a fantastic choice for boosting your immune system and keeping your skin healthy. We finely chop the onion. A bit of oil, salt and pepper to taste, and give it a good mix. You see, this is why we use those toothpicks. We can flip them easily and without any trouble. They don't fall apart. The whole structure stays exactly as we made it from the start. As you can see, they're almost done. Now we remove the toothpicks and sear the sides of our roulades. Wow! Just look at this beauty! Our roulades pair so beautifully with our fresh salad. And now, the moment of truth. As you can see, everything turned out perfectly for us. So if you've watched until this moment, you can do it too. Just follow along step by step, and you'll have a fantastic dinner. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel, leave comments, and hit the like button. It really helps us get better. Hi there, friends. I'm so happy to have you here today on my channel. We've got something special cooking today. Simple, but with a little twist. Be sure to stick around till the end because I'll be sharing all my little kitchen secrets with you. I'm Yulia, and let's get started. To start off, we'll need 1 chicken breast. It's a great base, tender, healthy, and cooks up in no time. From 1 chicken breast, we're going to get about 4 nice pieces. It's the perfect portion, easy to serve and looks great on the plate. Now we're going to cover the chicken with some plastic wrap. That keeps things neat and tidy. Then gently pound it out to make it nice and tender. Flip the pieces over and do the same on the other side. We want the chicken to be evenly tender all around. Next, we'll need some dried apricots. They add a lovely, sweet, and fruity touch. Go ahead and chop them up really finely so the flavor spreads evenly through the dish. Dear friends, if you're enjoying this recipe, please support the channel. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. It really helps us grow and keep bringing you more great recipes. Now take 4 cloves of garlic and chop them up nice and fine. It's going to add that wonderful aroma and just the right touch of flavor to our dish. We read every single comment you leave, and we try to reply to as many as we can. Let us know what you think about today's video. Based on your feedback, we've removed the background music and kept just the natural cooking sounds. A lot of you said you prefer it that way. We're always testing and trying new things, so your feedback means the world to us. Drop us a comment and tell us how we're doing. Now it's time for a little mustard. It adds a nice kick and really brings out the flavor of the chicken. Spread a thin layer over each piece of chicken on one side. Now let's season with a bit of salt and pepper, just to your taste. Nothing fancy, just how you like it. Now place the chopped dried apricots right on top of the chicken. They'll add a touch of sweetness and really elevate the flavor. Now, gently roll each piece up into a little chicken roll. It looks beautiful, holds everything inside, and locks in all that flavor. Dear friends, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. What city or state? We'd love to get to know you better and chat with you down there. Now take 2 slices of bacon for each chicken roll. Lay them out in strips, place the roll on top, and wrap it up again, this time in bacon. It adds a crispy layer and so much flavor. By the way, if bacon feels a little too fatty for you, you can swap it out for prosciutto. One of our lovely viewers suggested it, and I gave it a try myself. Just as tasty, but a bit lighter. While we're cooking, I'd love to know, what kinds of dishes do you love making at home? We've got lots of recipes on the channel already, and we're always happy to add more based on your requests. Maybe you even have a family recipe you'd like to see featured here? Let us know. Now, pop those rolls into the oven for 45 minutes at 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Your kitchen is about to smell amazing. All right, now let's move on to the salad. Let's start by chopping up some cabbage. Cabbage is such a powerhouse. It's full of fiber, vitamin C, and vitamin K. It's great for digestion and super light, so it's perfect for a fresh salad. Next, slice up 1 cucumber. Did you know cucumbers are about 95% water? That's why they're so refreshing and hydrating. And fun fact, cucumbers are actually considered a fruit, not a vegetable. Let's chop up the tomato. Tomatoes aren't just tasty, they're loaded with antioxidants, especially lycopene, which helps protect your cells and boost your immune system. Plus, they just make everything look fresher and more colorful. Now we're slicing up some yellow bell pepper. It adds sweetness, crunch, and that beautiful pop of color. Fun fact, bell peppers actually have more vitamin C than oranges. Let's slice some red onion. It gives the salad a little kick and great flavor. Plus, it's good for your heart and has natural antibacterial benefits. We're dressing the salad with Caesar sauce. It adds that creamy texture and bold, tangy flavor. A perfect match for all these crisp veggies. All right, our main dish is ready, and it's time for the best part, the presentation. Let me show you how to plate it up so it looks just as good as it tastes. We're placing our chicken rolls right onto the plate, alongside that fresh summer salad. You can add a little garnish, maybe some herbs or a lemon wedge. It looks beautiful, smells amazing, and it's perfect for a cozy dinner or when you've got guests over. Just look at how beautiful this turned out. That golden, crispy bacon on the outside, and inside you've got the sweet apricots and savory garlic all wrapped together. It's juicy, tender, and absolutely melts in your mouth. You've got to try this one. I know you're going to love it. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, dear friends. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments what you thought of today's recipe. We truly appreciate your support. Right now, you'll see a recommendation for our next video pop up on your screen. Be sure to check it out. It's another delicious recipe you won't want to miss. Hi everyone, I'm so happy to welcome you to our channel. Today we're making delicious and super easy chicken rolls. Make sure to watch till the end. I'll show you step by step how to make this easy and tasty dish. Let's get started. First, we'll need 2 pieces of chicken breast. Slice each chicken breast into 3 thin pieces. That way, the chicken rolls will be easy to roll up without tearing. While I'm slicing this up, can I ask you a quick favor? If you're enjoying the video, hit that like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. We've noticed most of our lovely viewers aren't subscribed yet, and we'd truly love to have you as part of our little kitchen family. Now let's pound the meat. This helps make it nice and tender and much easier to roll up later. Season with salt and pepper to taste, then flip it over and do the same on the other side. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, your city or state. I truly love reading your messages, and I do my best to reply to everyone. I just really enjoy connecting with you. Now, let's grate about 10 ounces of mozzarella. We need a good amount. Part of it goes inside the rolls, and the rest will be sprinkled on top before baking. Next, we're chopping up some fresh parsley. It's going right into our filling for a nice pop of flavor. I add parsley to almost everything. How about you? Are you more of a parsley person, or do you prefer dill? Just don't mix up parsley with cilantro. I did that once, and let's just say my family noticed right away. Give it a nice good mix. Let's slice up the tomato. This one's going into the filling too. It adds a nice juiciness and just a hint of tang, perfect for balancing the flavors. Next, layer 2 slices of ham on each chicken piece. We're adding the ham to make the filling more hearty, flavorful, and just a bit salty. It pairs perfectly with the cheese and tomato, almost like your favorite sandwich, but warm and baked. Now add a layer of the cheese and parsley mixture right on top. You know, cheese with fresh herbs always feels like comfort food to me. And once it starts melting in the oven, oh, the smell fills the whole kitchen. The parsley adds that little pop of freshness that brings it all together. And for the final layer, add those juicy tomato slices right on top. Are you more of a follow the recipe person, or do you cook by feel? Now comes the fun part. Let's roll up these little bundles. You know, I've always loved recipes where you roll something up. It's kind of relaxing, especially with some good music playing in the background. Do you make rolls at home too? Maybe with meat, fish, or even sweet fillings? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. Don't worry if your first roll isn't perfect. This is home cooking. It's all about the flavor and the feeling, not perfect shapes. Just follow along with us, step by step, and you'll do great, I promise. Next, let's make the sauce. Start with 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And 2 tablespoons of mustard. Mix it all together really well until it's nice and smooth. Now brush each roll with the sauce. It's not just for flavor. It helps the rolls stay juicy and turn golden and beautiful in the oven. This little sauce adds a delicious crust and makes everything extra tasty. Pop them in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't go anywhere. We're not done just yet. These rolls will go back in the oven one more time. But while they're baking, let's make a light and fresh summer salad. Let's start by chopping up some cabbage. Cabbage is such a powerhouse. It's full of fiber, vitamin C, and vitamin K. It's great for digestion and super light, so it's perfect for a fresh salad. Next, slice up 1 cucumber. Did you know cucumbers are about 95% water? That's why they're so refreshing and hydrating. And fun fact, cucumbers are actually considered a fruit, not a vegetable. Let's chop up the tomato. Tomatoes aren't just tasty, they're loaded with antioxidants, especially lycopene, which helps protect your cells and boost your immune system. Plus, they just make everything look fresher and more colorful. Now we're slicing up some yellow bell pepper. It adds sweetness, crunch, and that beautiful pop of color. Fun fact, bell peppers actually have more vitamin C than oranges. Let's slice some red onion. It gives the salad a little kick and great flavor. Plus, it's good for your heart and has natural antibacterial benefits. We're dressing the salad with Caesar sauce. It adds that creamy texture and bold, tangy flavor. A perfect match for all these crisp veggies. Let's take our chicken rolls out of the oven. For the final touch, sprinkle the remaining cheese and parsley evenly over the top of the rolls. Pop all this goodness back into the oven for 10 more minutes, just enough for that cheese to melt perfectly. And now, let's get ready to plate it up. Just look at this beauty. Golden, cheesy, and full of flavor. Like a restaurant meal right at home. I'd say this dish smells like comfort, family, and a cozy weekend evening. The salad's ready, rolls are plated. It's time to call everyone to the table. Let's slice into one of these rolls. Just look at that filling. The cheese is melty, the tomatoes juicy, and the smell? Absolutely mouth-watering. Thank you for cooking with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments how yours turned out. And don't forget to subscribe. There's so much more goodness coming your way. Up next, you'll see a few more of my recipes pop up on your screen. Don't miss them. They're really good. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and bye-bye for now.